So Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds just got handed a permanent legal muzzle, and honestly, the way this whole thing collapsed is genuinely fascinating to watch unfold. Like, for 18 months, we've been tracking
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds devastate their own franchise. Shocking truth revealed is a sensational claim commonly used in YouTube videos and social media. Based on currently available reporting, there is no verified evidence that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds devastated their own franchise, or that any shocking hidden truth has been officially revealed. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have spent much of the past 2 years dealing with the highly publicized legal dispute involving Justin Baldoni over the film It Ends With Us. The dispute generated intense media attention and affected public perception of everyone involved. Although online commentators have argued that the controversy damaged the couple's public image, there is no official finding that they destroyed any film franchise. Their careers remain active, and Reynolds continues to be associated with major projects, including the Deadpool and Wolverine franchise. Recent reporting suggests the legal battle placed emotional strain on the couple and their family. However, entertainment outlets have also reported that they remain supportive of one another throughout the dispute, with Reynolds publicly praising Lively and Lively sharing affectionate Father's Day tributes to him. Some court documents and unsealed communications drew widespread media attention because they revealed behind-the-scenes disagreements during the production of It Ends With Us. Those disclosures fueled online debate, but they do not by themselves prove the sensational conclusions often presented in viral. It's no secret that Ryan Reynolds had been through his fair share of relationships before he eventually struck gold and found his perfect match in Blake Lively. Between his marriage to Lively and Scarlett Johansson, his engagement to Alanis Morissette, and his rumored romance with Sandra Bullock, remember that, it's easy to forget that he also dated Hallmark star Rachel Lee Cook at one point in time. The truth about Reynolds and Cook's romance is that it was over almost as soon as it began. They reportedly crossed paths in 2001, just as Cook was preparing to leave for England to shoot scenes for Blow Dry. Determined to woo her, Reynolds put his own filming schedule on hold and arranged a trip to London to surprise Cook. But the romance faded soon after, and by 2002, Reynolds, as we all know, had already moved on with Morissette. Unfortunately for us curious folks, neither the Deadpool star nor Cook, who was famous for starring in the 90s flicks She's All That and The Babysitters Club, has said anything about their romantic past. But back in 2005, Cook got candid about her relationships after saying "I do" with the Vampire Diaries actor Daniel Gillies, to whom she'd stay married until 2021. "I did my share of dating," Cook said in an interview with InStyle, via People. "I remember looking in the mirror one day after we got married and seeing my ring and thinking, wow, the party is over. But I'm so glad because I was never good at that." Tommaso Body/Getty Images. Unlike Ryan Reynolds, who has been happily married to Blake Lively since 2012, his ex-girlfriend Rachel Lee Cook hasn't been as lucky in love. In 2019, fans were shocked after she and Daniel Gillies revealed they were separating after 15 years of marriage through a joint statement. Thankfully, the split was cordial. The two agreed on shared legal and physical custody of their children, Charlotte and Theodore, and remained close. "You know, we got married when I was 24. I think we were just a little bit ahead of the curve, so it feels like we're first, and that's hard," Cook told ET regarding their split. "But I don't know. I still love him to death." She even said of her ex, "He's an amazing person, and I still consider him my very best friend and will make it one way or another." On Monday, June 22nd, the actress, 38, followed up her emotional Father's Day tribute to the actor, 49, by posting 3 pictures of the pair beaming as they strolled around what appeared to be New York City in the sun together. She posted the tribute to Reynolds the day after Father's Day alongside the song "Soak Up the Sun" by Sheryl Crow and a cheeky caption. Reynolds donned a plain white t-shirt, beige pants, and cream sneakers, while Lively stepped out in a light gray tank top with blue fitted jeans, tan boots, and a Hermes Birkin bag. The actress also took the time to honor her own father, Ernie Lively, who died in 2021 of cardiac complications. She shared a photo on her Instagram stories of her father smiling down at one of her children as she held them, writing, "Love to everyone today who doesn't have their dad." Lively posted another picture of herself and Reynolds on the red carpet and wrote, "No matter where we are, you're the only person in the room," tagging his Instagram account. She then posted another snap of them arm in arm to the song Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Frankie Valli. In another video, she hinted that the Reynolds family had made the Deadpool star a hot fudge Father's Day dessert. In July 2024, Reynolds joked that he and Lively might not be done having kids, telling E! News, the more the merrier. As many as possible. As many little heartbeats as possible, just running around, wrecking stuff in the house. I love it. Let's have more. In an August 2024 interview with Vogue, Lively said that her life has become more intimate since becoming a mother, and that she's learned how to juggle their needs with her busy schedule. Lively went on to share a video of her November 2022 speech, introducing Reynolds, where received the American Cinematheque Award, in which she sang the actor and director's praises for being a devoted father and husband. Now I am his home, our girls are his home, and just like that 19-year-old boy, he races home whether it's from across the globe or immediately across the street, he is hardwired to get home, she said in the speech, which she delivered while pregnant with their fourth child. If he came home from set not in his wardrobe, we would be very concerned. Soaked in mud, fake blood, real blood, prosthetic scars, superhero suits, tap shoes or clown makeup, Daddy always comes home. Lively continued, and that man races back to his real life like nothing I have ever seen, especially not by someone who's able to be so all in his work life. He's able to somehow be everything to everyone all at once. He's the most present person you will ever meet. And yes, he creates magic in his work, but man, oh man, does he create magic in his real life, she concluded. And my girlies, they know what I'm talking about. Home is where his heart is, which is why he gives so much of his heart back to his home. Below the video clip, Lively quipped, "This pregnant lady with laryngitis seems to be a big fan." The actress also took the time to honor her own father, Ernie Lively, who died in 2021 of cardiac complications. She shared a photo on her stories of her father smiling down at one of her children as she held them, writing, "Love to everyone today who doesn't have their dad." Lively and Reynolds, who have been married since 2012, are no strangers to paying tribute to each other on social media. Just a month ago, Reynolds lauded Lively as fearless in a Mother's Day tribute. "I appreciate this mother beyond measure," Reynolds wrote alongside photos of the pair on his Instagram stories. "She is kind. She is fearless. She's the absolute love of my life, and to our 4 little kids, she's the life of their love." Blake Lively honored Ryan Reynolds on Father's Day with a heartfelt Instagram tribute praising his devotion to family. Lively shared a video from 2022 celebrating Reynolds' ability to balance his career and being a present father. She also paid tribute to her late father, Ernie Lively, sharing a touching photo of him with one of her children. The It Ends With Us actress, 38, celebrated the Deadpool actor, 49, on Father's Day with a sweet Instagram Stories tribute on Sunday, June 21st. "No one I've ever known is greater than this man," she wrote alongside a photo of Reynolds carrying and kissing one of their 4 children. Lively went on to share a video of her November 2022 speech introducing Reynolds, where he received the American Cinematheque Award, in which she sang the actor and director's praises for being a devoted father and husband. "Now I am his home, our girls are his home, and just like that 19-year-old boy, he races home whether it's from across the globe or immediately across the street, he is hardwired to get home," she said in the speech, which she delivered while pregnant with their 4th child. "If he came home from set not in his wardrobe, we would be very concerned. Soaked in mud, fake blood, real blood, prosthetic scars, superhero suits, tap shoes or clown makeup, Daddy always comes home." Lively continued, "And that man races back to his real life like nothing I have ever seen, especially not by someone who's able to be so all in his work life. He's able to somehow be everything to everyone all at once. He's the most present person you will ever meet. And yes, he creates magic in his work, but man, oh man, does he create magic in his real life," she concluded. And my girlies, they know what I'm talking about. Home is where his heart is, which is why he gives so much of his heart back to his home. If the reports are true, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will be tying the knot very soon, and word on the street is that it could involve a huge celebration at Madison Square Garden. However, while that space likely allows them to have a huge guest list, it's been alleged that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are not on it. So, with that in mind, Insiders made claims about what the actors will be doing that day instead of going to the wedding. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni settled their legal issues, and it's been alleged that the actress attending the pop star's wedding isn't impossible. However, it would seem she and Ryan Reynolds did not get an invite and won't be there. To that point, an insider spoke to Rob Shooter about this and what the couple will be up to instead, alleging, "Amid the It Ends With Us legal drama, and in the month after it, Lively and Reynolds have been posting about each other, and they've been spotted out and about. For example, the Deadpool actor posted on Instagram about going to support Team Canada at the World Cup. Meanwhile, the Gossip Girl star has posted photo dumps that include images from outings in New York City and trips across the pond to support Wrexham. She also notably attended the Met Gala in May. According to this insider, on the day Swift and Kelsey get married, Lively and Reynolds will make sure they're publicly seen out and about. They'll make it clear that they're not hiding and they're moving forward." Reiterating that point, a source claimed, "The world will surely be talking about this wedding too." After Swift and Kelsey got engaged last summer, rumors have been flying left and right about their nuptials. We still don't have confirmed details about the big day. However, it's widely believed it will take place on July 3rd, with the most recent rumors saying it will happen at Madison Square Garden. As for what Lively and Reynolds will do that day, sources claim they'll make sure they do something that could make headlines. Allegedly, they're doing this not to compete with the wedding, but rather to share the following message. Blake and Ryan intend to hold their heads high. They're not looking to compete with the wedding, but they also don't want to be portrayed as the couple that got left out and disappeared. For quite some time now, Lively's seemingly estranged friendship with Swift has been making headlines. That was happening amid the actress's legal battle over It Ends With Us, and the singer's name was brought up during that. Now, it seems like the A Simple Favor star will not be at the wedding of the Shake It Off singer, and her being left out of the MSG celebration has been viewed poorly. Contact me with news and offers from other future brands. Receive email from us on behalf of our trusted partners or sponsors by submitting your information. You agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy and are age 16 or over. Riley Utley is the weekend editor at Cinema Blend. She has written for national publications as well as daily and alt-weekly newspapers in Spokane, Washington, Syracuse, New York, and Charleston, South Carolina. She graduated with her master's degree in arts journalism and communications from the Newhouse School at Syracuse University. Since joining the CB team, she has covered numerous TV shows and movies, including her personal favorite shows Ted Lasso and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She also has followed and consistently written about everything from Taylor Swift to Fire Country, and she's enjoyed every second of it. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds remain one of Hollywood's most talked about couples, with recent headlines focusing on their family life, legal matters, and public appearances. Despite months of intense media attention, the couple has continued presenting a united front. Following Father's Day, Blake Lively shared a heartfelt tribute to Ryan Reynolds, calling him the father of all of my favorite children. The pair, who have been married since 2012, continue to prioritize raising their 4 children while balancing demanding careers. Recent reports indicate that the lengthy legal dispute involving Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni placed emotional pressure on the family. However, sources close to the couple say Ryan Reynolds remained a constant source of support throughout the process. According to these reports, the experience ultimately strengthened their relationship rather than weakening it. Another story attracting attention involves the couple's large New York property. Reports state that contractor payment disputes related to construction have now been resolved after outstanding bills were paid. While some reports suggest the project experienced delays, the couple reportedly intends to complete the home as planned. Although Blake Lively attended the 2026 Met Gala on her own, Ryan Reynolds publicly supported her appearance afterward, including sharing photos and social media posts celebrating her fashion choices. The couple has also been spotted together enjoying casual outings in New York, signaling a return to normal life following months of legal headlines. Rumors surrounding Blake Lively's friendship with Taylor Swift continue to generate headlines. Some entertainment outlets have reported possible reconciliation, while others say no invitation has been extended to Swift's rumored upcoming wedding. At present, these reports remain contradictory, and neither Swift nor Lively has publicly confirmed the status of their relationship. Industry observers expect Blake Lively to focus on returning to acting projects after resolving much of the legal uncertainty surrounding the It Ends With Us controversy. Ryan Reynolds also continues managing his film career and business ventures while maintaining a relatively low public profile compared with previous years. Brown continued, "Could these be a reflection of the settlement? Absolutely. Could it be something else? Yes." Brown believes it isn't out of the question that Lively's mannerisms at the Vogue event are showing her reaction to the settlement. Body language expert Darren Stanton also weighed in on Lively's appearance while speaking with Page Six on behalf of Covers. Blake Lively appears to be projecting confidence, with her hands on her hips to make herself appear larger, a classic body language signal of self-assurance, Stanton said. However, there are subtle signs of discomfort we can see in the footage. Stanton believes Lively's smiles were inconsistent with her body language, and she lacked signs of genuine happiness. She seems slightly tense in the moment, not angry, but not as calm as we typically see her, Stanton said. The Gossip Girl alum was amongst those making an unexpected appearance, particularly given that her multi-million-dollar legal battle had wrapped up mere hours before the event. A body language specialist suggests the recent ordeal remained on her mind as she navigated the red carpet. Covers Darren Stanton examined her arrival, where she showcased a pastel archival Atelier Versace gown, noting, "Blake Lively appears to be projecting confidence, with her hands on her hips to make herself appear larger, a classic body language signal of self-assurance. However, there are subtle signs of discomfort we can see in the footage." Despite deploying power gestures, including chin thrusts and head tilts, he observed her facial cues suggested something different from confidence, instead delivering mixed messages. Darren also highlighted Blake's lip compressions, which he says suggest she is managing how she comes across very carefully, almost as if she wants to say something but is holding back. These signals all suggest that while she is doing well to project a sense of being very composed, she is heavily focused on navigating the red carpet and getting through the media frenzy, and is not fully enjoying the experience, the expert concluded. Just hours before the event, Blake and her legal team announced they had reached a settlement in her lawsuit with her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni. Blake Lively has reached a settlement with Justin Baldoni and Wayfarer Studios, ending a 2-year legal dispute without any financial compensation. Blake Lively has settled her legal dispute with Justin Baldoni and his production company Wayfarer Studios, bringing an end to a high-profile 2-year court battle linked to the film It Ends With Us. Despite originally seeking damages she claimed could total up to $300 million for alleged reputational harm and lost earnings, no money was exchanged as part of the final agreement, according to reports. Both sides issued a joint statement saying the project had presented challenges, but that concerns raised deserved to be heard, and that they hoped to move forward constructively and in peace. The case, which had been heading towards trial in New York, centered on allegations from Lively's side of reputational